Human history in space almost changed forever. We were very close to finding life on the Mars, close to raising a different flag on the moon and constructing moon bases many years ago. But everything failed because of a small problem. A small leak, a blocked antenna, and an engine that stopped too early. Small mistakes, huge consequences. In this video, we will explore 5 space missions that almost rewrote the world, and the last one almost answered the biggest question of humanity. Are we the only life in this entire universe? Number 1. Apollo 13, the discovery that never happened. In 1970, Apollo 13 was heading to the moon. Its goal was to land near Framara and collect very ancient rocks. These rocks were nearly 4 billion years old. Scientists believed they could answer a huge question of how was the moon formed, but on the way a disaster happened. An oxygen tank exploded, the landing was cancelled, the crew worked hard to survive, and somehow they made it back to the Earth. The mission became known as a successful failure. But if it had fully succeeded, those rock samples might have confirmed that the moon formed after Earth crashed into another planet long ago. If that proof had come earlier, governments might have invested more in moon research. Moon bases in the 1980s might not have sounded impossible. But the moon program slowly lost speed and space exploration entered a quieter time. Number 2. Mars Observer, the map that disappeared. In 1992, NASA launched Mars Observer. Its mission was to create the most detailed map of the Mars planet. It carried advanced cameras, tools to study minerals and the planet's chemical makeup, a laser device to measure mountains and valleys. But in 1993, just before entering orbit around the Mars, it disappeared. No warning, no signal. The likely cause was a fuel system leak that caused an explosion. Years later, missions that came after finally completed similar maps. They revealed water, ice, and detailed surface features. But imagine if Mars Observer had succeeded in 1993, by 1994 scientists could have understand exactly where water existed on Mars. Plans for human missions might have started much earlier, but everything was delayed and the dream of reaching Mars slowed down. Number 3. Soviet N-1, the rocket that could have won the moon. During the space race, America had the powerful Saturn V rocket ready to fly to the moon. The Soviet Union had the N-1 rocket. It was very large, 30 engines working together, built to send Soviet astronauts to the moon. Between 1969 and 1972, it launched 4 times. All 4 failed. The worst explosion happened seconds after takeoff. The rocket collapsed in fire and smoke, one of the largest rocket explosions ever recorded. If even one launch had succeeded, the Soviet Union might have reached the moon before Apollo 11. The first footsteps on the moon might not have been an American. In the end, America was the only nation standing on the moon. That movement shaped world history. Instead of competition, maybe both countries would have started working together much earlier. Moon bases in the 1970s, joint missions decades before the space station, but the Soviet Union dream ended in smoke and history moved in a different direction. Number 4. Chandrayaan 2, the landing that almost was. In 2019, India launched Chandrayaan 2. The orbiter still works today, but the bigger goal was landing near the moon's south pole. This area may contain frozen water inside deep, dark craters. The landing began smoothly. Everything looked perfect. Then just 2 kilometers above the surface, something went wrong. The lander lost its control. Communication was lost. It crashed. If the landing had succeeded, India might have confirmed water ice in 2019. That could have pushed global plans for moon bases much earlier. A quick race to build near the South Pole might have started immediately, but the world had to wait longer for answers. Even today, space missions are only one small step away from success or a disaster, and the most important near miss of all was even smaller. Number 5. Beagle 2, The Silent Search for Life. In 2003, United Kingdom launched Beagle 2 rocket to the Mars planet. It was small, simple but powerful. Its mission was to search for proof of life. It carried tools to study gases like methane. It could drill into the soil to look for ancient tiny life forms. It landed on the Christmas day and then everything went quiet. For years, scientists believed it had crashed, but in 2015, images showed the truth. It had landed safely. Only 2 out of its 4 solar panels opened that covered its antenna and stopped the signal. It was working, but it could not send any message back to the Earth. If those panels had fully opened, Beagle 2 might have confirmed life on Mars in 2004. The world would have changed overnight. Funding for Mars missions would have increased fast. Human missions to Mars might have been pushed into the 2020s. The search for life would not still be a question, it would be a fact. But the answer stayed hidden under Mars dust because of one panel, one small mechanical failure. Conclusion. Space history is shaped not only by success, it is shaped by small failures also. A leaking fuel line, a rocket engine mistake, a blocked antenna and an oxygen tank explosion. Small problems, huge consequences. But here is the deeper truth. Every failed mission teaches the next one how to succeed. Apollo 13 improved safety systems. Mars Observer improved missions that came after. The N1 failures improved rocket design. Chandrayaan 2 caused new landing attempts. Beagle 2 inspired stronger communication systems. Progress in space can be easily broken, but human curiosity never breaks. And sometimes history changes because one small panel does not open. Which mission do you think would have changed the space history most? Mention your thoughts in the comment section below. The universe is full of stories that almost changed everything. Like this video, share it with someone who loves this space, and subscribe to Galaxora for more incredible missions and cosmic mysteries.